Liberation and Black History Month. Part 1 that I did the last time ended the conversation talking about the Maroon and the Caramantes. But because of the involvement with the Maroon, joined together with the white slave trader, fighting against their own people, which is the Caramantes, slavery lost another 170 years. Sam Sharpe from St. James, which his parents were Caramantes. In those days, most of these people that worked, you would call house slaves, that worked in the slave trader's home, would be the people who they looked down on, which would be the Caramantes tribe. Sam Sharpe's mother was pregnated by one of the slave traders. So Sam Sharpe was born in the house of one of the slave traders. Sam Sharpe actually grew up as not a slave, but slave. Our mother was slave. So that's where Sam Sharpe picked up his knowledge about the injustice by reading, because he was the only one at that time that was a literate person. Most of the slave people were illiterate. So Sam Sharpe always on Sundays go to the field where the slave would get a little day rest. That would be the Sunday, and he always try to teach them about the injustice that's going on with them, and slavery is wrong. Sam Sharpe would be the hero of Jamaica. Most of the people like Bogle and other people like Nani and all those people, they were Ashantis and they were selling slaves. So the true hero of Jamaica would more like say Sam Sharpe. In the 18th century, St. James, Montego Bay, the slave master's or slave mistress name was Annie Palmer. She went to Haiti and studied voodoo from the Asian them. Then come back to Jamaica and use as a guide. She's very good pertaining to traumatize people, and we would say like a syndrome, like what Willie Lynch used on us in slavery days. She used a lot of that. In other words, if you're working right now and your mind running on Palmer like you want to take a rest, you have to continue to start work. Because that's the type of person which she is. So she was from the era in the 18th century. Her house is also still a monument in St. James, Montego Bay, which Jamaica government controlled by tourist board use it for visitors to go there and get history of Annie Palmer. So it's like a tourist attraction, as we'd say. Annie Palmer, the structure of Annie Palmer, she's a very short woman. She very demanding. She killed 3 of her husbands. Her last husband was a man named Taki from Bogle, St. James. As a daughter by the name of Millicent that visited her all the time. Annie Palmer was jealous. Believe Millicent was Taki's woman. So one night she went into Millicent's room, tried to kill her. And while she was there strangling Millicent, Taki was doing some other work outside. When she came in, Millicent was died and killed by Annie Palmer. Taki trying to plan the way out to kill Annie Palmer. But you know, Taki is a person who studies Wobia or voodoo, whichever we call it. And you know that when Annie Palmer is menstruating, you know, all ladies, they have a little weakness or sleepy or a little way about them. at the time he approached Annie Palmer, strangled her and killed her. That was the end of Annie Palmer. Annie Palmer owned hundreds of slaves, man. And Annie Palmer land continue, we say start from Rosal and end up in the border of Trelawney. Places like Wakefield, Delphi, and most of those other places